Yeah, welcome to this video. Let's go for a couple of Blitz games here, 3 minutes. And we've got a French. Always, oops, what? G3. This is a rare move. Okay, this should probably still okay. Be still okay. Knight E2. Amazing. Okay, let's try some funny stuff. Probably play H4. Okay, and then now knight to F5. Aha. Okay. I'll regroup this to B6. Let's see what his big idea is. White is okay, of course. It's not like he's playing nonsense or anything. But still, this looked a bit weird to me with G3. Okay, so I should have a fairly solid position, nevertheless. Okay, A4. Do I play A4? Not sure if I would get it back. Okay, let's try to exchange some pieces. This would be helpful. Okay, he prevents knight B5, so, but no problem. Now I get B4 for my knight. The king side is completely closed after he played F4, which I found a bit surprising. Why would you play F4 to kill your own bishop? You will never get anything going here anyway. Like F5 or G4, these moves are not on in the next couple of moves. Just park the king on G7 and should be fine. Yeah, the idea would be to play B5 still at some point. He probably wants to get the knight over here to F2 to D3, something like this. But I will play B5 next move or after this. So my knight will come to B4, this second knight also. And I always have some point to attack with the A4 pawn. Yeah, this is not doing much, I think. I can go rook C8 next move. Okay, he just returned. Yeah, now I can probably even double on the c-file. Why not? He's really far away to get anything on the king side. Okay. Does he have bishop f1 coming? Maybe. Okay, so probably I should intensify on c3. Knight a2, I can play rook c2. Can I just take here? Knight takes rook c1. Should be.
Time warning.
Bishop c2 maybe. Wow. Well, this shouldn't be too bad on e4. Yeah, this bishop has made quite some career here, improving to e4. just take it. What nonsense. This wasn't completely unnecessary. Why did I do that? Okay.
Check.
Yeah, this should be fine again. Controlling the position.
Check.
Just trying to win the pawn here.
Check. White forfeits on time.
Yeah, now it's winning with the d pawn promoting. Made it a bit too allowed some counterplay. Is what I'm trying to say. This should be really over. And he got some kind of play going. Maybe here I need to do something else. No, not quite sure. Okay, let's
game
try
started.
for a new game. Okay, another 1e4. Okay, let's play e5 as I do often, and we got an Italian game with d3. Quite a slow, long time maneuvering way to play. Black is making all those moves, d6 and also h6. All very useful little moves. So yeah, he can play even this one to make sure that those pieces are exchanged if the knight moves again. And I can just castle now. Yeah, of course, this is a very solid position for both sides. Actually, it's very difficult to make any kind of immediate progress. Yeah, here I've got more than one possibility. I can take on b3, but I can also could also play just the queen move here. Now he's got knight d5. I mean, taking was the simpler solution, but I want to try to get something here. Knight d5 I could take with the bishop, and it would at least be a little bit of an imbalance. And of course I'm a bit up on time here, just a bit. Yeah, now I could think of d5 after he moved his knight away. Come on, need to do something here. It's a bit dull anyway, and okay, this is interesting. So now I could think of d4. I could also taking, of course, being the simpler option, or maybe rook d8. Let's play rook d8. It shouldn't be too bad. He can play a knight 2 to g4 now. Okay, didn't. What about d4? Is this really bad? Knight f5 maybe. Yeah, probably he'll play knight d5. Okay, let's overprotect d5 once more. I hope there's no direct tactical problem. Or maybe taking a knight c4. Didn't think about this, so Alright, let's take here.
Time warning.
And protect this pawn. Alright. Queen d6 next. Yeah, this wasn't really planned, but it doesn't look too bad. I hope at least. Okay, he tries to open it up, understandably. Take e4 now and take d4. What happens if I take d4? I probably press e5, right? Okay, let's take here. I must speed up and hope that this stuff is holding. Rook takes queen c7. Hopefully, is still okay. Okay, yeah, he wants to take on g6. I understand. I took with the pawn. I didn't really appreciate that. This is protected. This is very. I don't think I was really in trouble.
Check.
But this was, of course, very helpful for him.
Check. Check. Check.
Yeah, okay. It's alright.
Black.
Yeah, queen d6 and time pressure. I didn't see that this is possible, really. I thought I would pin the pawn. And I don't think... Is it so terrible? Computer says just equal, yeah. Just taking on d5 and equal. Probably rook d8, d6, something like this. Yeah, okay, I was worse, no doubt about it, but I thought that the worst would be over. But it's difficult with the time. Okay, try for a new game. This, of course, now was terrible. F7 pawn. Yeah, here white certainly was somewhat better, but it's not a big deal. Yeah, the computer is very cold-blooded. It wants to play knight f4 here and claims black is fine. Yeah, it's difficult for a human to play this. Here I thought you would just take, and this is certainly better for white a bit, with the bad king side and weak king in general. Yeah, just take here.
Started.
Okay, a new game. Let's see, d4. Okay, knight f6. Keeping my options open and okay, c5. He doesn't want to advance, it seems. Okay, let's grab here and now we transpose to English opening. I can play g6. Let's see what he's doing now. Knight c3. Okay, so we get into a Marozzi bind. Let's see if he is he knows something about this, and what kind of setup he chooses. Yeah, f3 is a known inaccuracy here. Queen b6 now sets white some problems. Queen a5, yeah, it's now tricky. He must play knight b5 now. It's the only move really to justify what he's doing. Or I can retreat to c3 and grant black just an extra move. Knight b5 is still okay. Okay, so let's play rook c8. Still, okay, what you played is not the best, but it's still the Maroczy bind, where black is for a long time yeah, rather passive, and it doesn't mean that some inaccurate move gives you an advantage. Yeah, I played a5 very quickly. I'm asking myself now if this was a good idea. Yeah, knight b6 is not the most sophisticated idea, but it is certainly annoying. Knight b4 maybe, knight b6, knight a2. Yeah, a5 was probably just bad. Played this really too quickly. Alright, just return now with this piece probably. If I'm able to keep this pawn, it's probably not too bad. Let's say knight takes, yeah, rook takes, yeah, and now if I'm able to play b6, yeah, b6. No, I cannot win this, no. Then this is just probably still a playable position. The queen side is pretty solid for black. It's an exchange, of course, but still not easy to break down. Yeah, the question is, should I take? Not easy to say.
Time warning.
What is your queen doing now? Pretty good question. Yeah, this was a bit lucky. This game, I just blundered with a5. Okay, so what should I do now? Probably just this. This should be the simplest. I don't want to give him a b pawn. Now get rid of the good bishop. Yeah, okay, just here. These pieces are a bit overloaded here. Rook d2 coming. Yeah, after the rook exchange, the a pawn just should decide.
White resigns.
Yeah, of course, this was lucky. He just blundered his queen. Yeah, a5 was just silly. I can play basically any kind of normal move, and I'm okay. Oh, it's a normal position, somewhere between equal and white slightly better. And, I just overlooked knight a4. And this kind of position is still not easy to break down because I have the queen side pretty solid. You cannot open it up easily. And yeah, this is of course funny. Bishop d7 is just threatening. Still, it's not easy for white to play a good move here. Bishop d7. What are you doing? Just check quickly. The computer is on for already gives black a clear advantage. Yeah, I didn't really appreciate this in the game. I just made the kind of obvious moves. Yeah, he must play something different here. I mean, I get the knight to c5. How do you progress? It's difficult. Okay, so let's try for a new game. I'm trying to keep it with 3-minute games, but it's not so easy to get them constantly.
Game
okay,
started.
But this is one 5-min for a change. Okay, my way. Played him so often. A good player. All right. So let's try the London. For once, it's been the subject of a series from Black's point of view, and he's playing c5. This is also what I recommended. Knight c6, yeah, c3. And now probably just knight f6. Oh, he's taking his sweet time. Oh, this is very ambitious. Intending a very quick e5. If I go knight f3, what is he doing? Bishop g4 maybe, or g5 even? Not sure. But okay, knight f3. Yeah, he's really going for it. Do I have some direct way to try to refute this? Or knight g5? Well, that's probably not called for. Okay, let's drop it back. Okay, to d2 or to h4? Knight g1 looks weird. Knight h4, I'm not sure. Okay, let's go here. Alright, so I'll probably take and e4 to fight for the light squares. It's probably the thing to do. So should I take on e5 now? It's really a question. Okay, I can play this first. This must be all right. I need to open up this position here. Probably trying to take bishop c4, stuff like that. Getting castled immediately. I mean, he's played all these pawn moves. It's no way that this can be really good. Bishop b5 check. Come
Check.
on, this with the tempo. King. Yeah. Should I take on e5? I think I should, really. I don't want to give him the knight. Don't want to give the knight a square, though. Okay, let's just castle first. This must be fine, really. Castles. The idea could be to take here, take on d5, and then bishop c4. It should be an advantage. Ah, of course, I could have done. No, I couldn't have done. If I would have taken on d5 before, he could have taken with the queen. Okay. So let's say I take now. Come on, I take this now, and then I take d5. If he takes with the bishop, I can take g4. Takes with the queen, I play bishop c4. Yeah, okay, and he can do this. This is clear. I need to untangle my knights here. Knight to e4, probably. Knight to e4. And knight to d2. Should be fine. Knight to d2. Or is there something better? Okay, shouldn't be bad. One possible idea is to play knight c4. Of course, this can get hairy for the bishop if I play knight c4, but e5 is hanging with check, so this is a possibility. Yeah, here into c2 probably. Yeah, I want to get rid of this bishop so that I can play against g4. Now I'm threatening queen g4 also. So just take it.
Check.
And knight takes, I play f3 and open up the f file. Yeah, I mean this must be very good for white. I've got this big knight on e8. Let's just tuck the king away and then play g3. Or queen f3 and then g3, something like this. g3. You cannot castle long. Always need to keep that in mind. Queen f7. Yeah, maybe you can get something on the d file also. Knight f4 and knight c4, of course. I didn't look at this at all. Knight d6, is this good?
Check.
I don't want to exchange queens really. Idea is to go knight to e4 next. e4.
Time warning.
Knight e4, bishop e7, and it's really stupid. Okay, maybe I need to accept the queen trade. It's also a much better endgame if you would trade now.
Check.
My knight is just much better than his bishop.
Draw offered.
Are you kidding me?
Check.
This is no draw offer is really a bit of an offense here, because he's just clearly worse, and he's down on time.
Check.
Just win the h-pawn.
Check. Black resigns.
Yeah, of course, this draw offer was a bit strange. Yeah, I mean, he just weakened himself too much. This was far too risky. Probably I had ways to refute this even more convincingly, but I think white was always clearly better. I hope, at least. Okay, so let's try for one last game.
Started.
3 minutes again. Let's go e4. And got g6 here. Okay. Okay, let's play f5. f4. I always thought this should be a good line. Yeah, here white can play various setups. He can give this check. I can take. Okay, I will take. And now queen to d4. Wasn't this some tricky line? Let's try this. And bishop b5 now. If I remember correctly, I saw this in some opening survey. Castles. Here? I really don't know. Not quite sure. Queen d4 is quite a tricky move, but I don't really know the ins and outs. He played pretty quickly, so he wasn't completely surprised. Yeah, I'm not sure what black should do. Maybe you can just exchange. I really don't know. Wow. Never thought about this move. What take? What? I don't get it. If I take on c6, what happens? Bishop c3, right? Okay, bc, queen takes. I can also take on c5 then. Okay, come on, keep it simple. I just grab the pawn here, and he's now needs to prove the compensation for this. It's possible. I mean, it's not completely out of this world. With rook e8, knight c5, stuff like that. Maybe I could have taken already a knight d5. Okay, but knight d5 is a good move anyway. attacking his stranded knight. And now I get rid of this bishop on g7.
Check.
Yeah, I don't really see the compensation. Seems like white is just a pawn up. Yeah, threaten knight f6 and knight c7. Okay, I can. Okay, I'll just have a look quickly. Let's just protect this first. I can take the exchange later.
Check.
Takes on d3. I can, now cover e4 in a very reliable way.
Resigns.
Yeah, some opening misstep here. I don't know how this is played, somewhere around here. But this, I don't know. This looks just like an extra pawn to me. Alright, thanks for watching this Blitz session, and I hope you enjoyed it.